Last year's wishes are this year's apologies. Every last time.
Hi, this is Allie
and Autumn
for our
week
this
12.
week 12 video vlog. Yeah, we're not doing so hot.
No. Last week I had this, remember I told you guys I had this ridiculous weight loss of 13 pounds that was unexplainable because I didn't exercise or eat right? Well, this week I had my normal weight weigh-in, but I also gained weight, so it ended up looking like I'd gained 1,000,000 pounds because I went from 176 to 193 in 1 week. So I was not excited about that, but I started the day out right. The play that I was doing ended this weekend, so that was, thank God for that, literally. That took a big toll on me this past couple months, and I wasn't eating right or exercising really because I was so busy and exhausted. If you can't tell, I'm still recovering. And I am really excited that it's over. Yeah. I started out this morning by taking my Nutrisystem breakfast and vitamins and water, which is, I haven't had vitamins in a month. And so I feel a lot better about, not in general, if you can't tell, not feeling very hot today. But I feel a lot better. I'm going to get back on track for real this time and start exercising and pretending like a normal person.
Yeah, I did go back on phase 1 of my diet last week just to try to jumpstart my dieting. And I did think it was working, but then this past weekend all the stress finally kicked in. And it's not necessarily like I had cookies Sunday, but that's not really what ruined my I think it's just I'm retaining all the stress now, and that's adding to it.
Me too.
Because this week I have, let's see, we have a test tonight.
Yeah, our e-commerce that we always talk to you about, our exam is tonight, so that should be awesome.
That should be failure.
Yeah.
And I have motions due tomorrow for my 4-hour trial, which is Friday. I also have a group presentation and paper due tomorrow. And it all hit me. And then our normal schoolwork, because we have we're in the last 3 weeks of classes before finals.
And for me, because the play has been taking up my entire life the last, I guess, 3 months, I was not doing most of my work. I was doing the necessary stuff just to keep my head above water, but I have so much catching up to do. In the house is disgusting. I went yesterday and spent an hour at Target buying cleaning supplies only, and I was very excited about it. So I have a lot of laundry to do, and it just adds up, and you don't realize all the stuff that is just normal everyday tasks when you're in law school. Then it becomes major stress, oh my gosh, I have to do laundry because of exams and stuff. So
yeah, but somehow, even with all the stress gaining on me, because I think I'm back on phase 1 of last week, I only gained 0.4 pounds this week, which is pretty okay with me. And I think the next 5 weeks until exams are over, we're just going to be looking at trying to maintain the weight. I don't know if I'll necessarily lose anything. I did go to the gym twice last week, and that made me feel a little better. I don't think I'm going to get it all this week because it's just the 4-hour trial is going to kill me.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get back to the gym this week, but we all know how awesome I am at going by myself. So,
that is your mini goal, though.
It is. It's still my mini goal. But sorry, both of my dogs are running around us if you haven't seen them. I tried to put the camera up a little higher today so you couldn't see their heads running by. But we are just overwhelmed at this point, and I think that that's taking a big toll on our weight loss. You know, it would be awesome, a vacation to see The Biggest Loser taping.
That would be awesome. Really awesome.
We've updated every single week.
Yeah.
Not that we've lost a whole lot. After I gained my 1,000,000 pounds this week, my total weight loss in the whole 12 weeks is 8-point-something pounds.
Yeah, I've only lost 8 pounds. But you know what? We didn't gain weight this semester, which is an improvement, because I have gained all my weight since we started law school.
That's very true.
I gained 20 pounds the first year because it's just so stressful.
That's very true.
And you know what? We're on the decline now.
Yeah, we are.
The first year and a half we gained a bunch of weight.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna move back down.
Yeah, and hopefully we're gonna keep doing this after the competition.
Yeah.
And hopefully during this summer we will lose a whole lot of weight because, I mean, we will be working and taking classes.
Oh, hopefully we get a job anyway. I don't have
Yeah, if we get a job. Let's not talk about that.
That makes me happy as well.
I need to find a job and a place to live.
Well, you can stay here.
Anyway, that's a long story, but hopefully a miracle will happen this summer and we will lose an awesome amount of weight. You know, it would be a miracle if we won and got one of those home exercise equipment or the trainer.
Yeah.
Then we would lose all the weight. We have to lose the weight before we graduate so we can get jobs because people try to pretend like the world doesn't care what you look like, but it's, I mean, the competition is so stiff. I'm afraid that if I'm fat, I'm never going to get a job. Or I'm going to work only in the government my whole life. Which is fine, but they don't pay anything.
And we have lots and lots of loans to pay back.
Yeah. So, if you weren't depressed before you watched this, welcome to our lives.
We're like a Stetson advertisement today.
Yeah. We want to kill ourselves. Come to Stetson. No, not really. Don't call the mental health professionals. We're not serious about that.
We just want to lay in bed and sleep all the time.
And cry all day. Go outside in the rain and cry.
No, I don't even want to move from the bed. I just want to lay in bed and cry.
And eat Velveeta. Anyway,
cookies.
Yeah, and chocolate milk.
Yes.
And of course pizza.
Oh yeah.
Chinese food.
Mm-hmm.
I like Chinese food when it's a comfort food, but Velveeta is like the ultimate fallback. Anyway, let's not get off on that tangent. So yeah, if you weren't depressed before, now hopefully we've brightened your day.
Because everyone else's life has to be better than ours currently.
Yeah, if you thought your life was bad, welcome to law school. It's like you're in law school. If anyone was thinking about going to law school, watch all of our video vlogs for the last 12 weeks.
And you see the optimism of the beginning of the semester slowly decline into I just want to cry in bed all the time.
Yeah. And make sure that you don't miss any of the vlogs in the next Hey, chill. Make sure you don't miss any of the vlogs in the next couple weeks as exams get started, especially if you're thinking about going to law school.
Where we'll be doing our video vlogs from Panera, because that's the only place we are ever at during exams.
Let's see how much weight we lose then. Okay, so
wish us luck.
Yeah, hope you're all happy now with your life. Talk to you next week. Bye.
Bye.